What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and in this video I'm going to teach you about how to get a new Tinder account after being banned, which I mean already sucks in and of itself. If you've watched my previous video on about being banned on Tinder, that's what happened to me, and I had to figure out a way to get back on Tinder because in my opinion Tinder, even though it's not the best, but it's still the better option as far as the dating app goes, and that just none of the other apps like really can measure up. Bumble's not great, Hinge is not that great. Tinder just has the biggest pool out of all of them. So I'm going to in this video give you a rundown of how to get yourself back on Tinder in as far as 2021 goes. Hopefully this will not get hopefully Tinder will not prevent this in the future, but hopefully they can at least be more forgiving and actually listen to people getting banned for no reason, because that's what happened in my case, and this is probably what happened to you. And also just just let us be able to create new accounts on the app itself, and not having to do this really ridiculous method. So anyway, sorry guys, you're watching some AO Tennis 2 gameplay in the background. By the way, this is part 3 of my match as Kyrgios against Andy Murray, and unfortunately I lost the first set there, so gotta make a comeback, right? So but anyways, so here's the thing guys, in order to get back on Tinder, unfortunately you cannot use the app anymore. That is the sad truth. The thing is that Tinder now figures out what your number is and bans your number and your phone in general. So unless you were to go completely out of your way to get a new phone, or at least a new number, a permanent number, then you're pretty much not going to be able to make a new account. And I think you even have to get a new SIM card too, for that matter, which who wants to go through that hassle, right? So this is a method that people have been using for the thousands of people that have been banned for no reason on Tinder. This is how they've been getting back on. First, this is just how I've been doing it. There are slightly different variations of this trick, but they work either way. So firstly, you're gonna want to go onto your okay, so the first things first is you're actually gonna want to make a new Gmail account, okay, or an email account in general, because the thing is as well is that they will associate whatever payment method you used in the past, which if you're on iPhone I was using PayPal and through the App Store, so now I can't use that anymore, so I'm forced to use a different payment method, which I'll get to in a second. So you can't use the same email, you can't use the same phone number, you can't use the same payment method. So I mean, if you're using PayPal before, then you're already lucky, because this is the only option that you'll have for what I'm gonna explain to you later. But so first you gotta make a new email account. Now if you're on Gmail, this is pretty easy. Just make a simple email that you can remember will be specifically for Tinder, okay? So just, you can't associate it with your old email, otherwise this won't work. Alright, so once you've made that, then you're gonna go to this website. It's called Felix Merchant. This is just how I did it. This is what's worked best for me. I know some people, they can just download the phone apps that allow you that give them a temporary phone number, or just a random phone number that will associate with them. I they didn't work for me because I think it only worked for the US citizens, and I'm in Canada. So what I did is I went to this website. It's called Felix Merchant. I'll leave a link in the description down so you can check it out. And you're gonna want to go to the SMS verification section, because what this website does, it actually provides you. You do pay, like, I believe $2 to $5 for this. Is for the one-time verification. Okay, if you want the permanent, or not even permanent, it's like a 1 month or a week verification thing that you can have like a permanent phone number per se, not even permanent. But either way, you purchase either the SMS verification for Tinder. Again, you can either do the one-time one or the 1 week/1 month option. It's totally up to you, really. But either way, you purchase it, and then after you've made the purchase, you're gonna go to the chat after you have the window that says thank you for your purchase and whatnot. You're gonna go to the customer service chat on the bottom right of the screen. You're gonna let them know you've made a purchase for the Tinder SMS verification, and then you're gonna provide them with your order number. Okay, and you're gonna get that through your email. Once you've gotten that, once you've given it to them, they'll make sure that you understand that you can't use the app anymore because you've been banned. So you're actually gonna be now at this point, once you've done this, again, you're doing this on your laptop, okay? But when you actually want to create the app, or at least make your new account, you're going to go onto your phone, okay? You're gonna go on your web browser. So if you're on iPhone, for me it's Safari. You want to make sure you are on a private browser, okay? Do not do this on a public browser, otherwise there's a chance that you could be caught. So make sure you're doing this on a private browser so they can't track you. And also, when you what you do at this point, you're gonna go onto the Tinder website, and this is where you can actually use the Tinder online version of for Tinder itself, as opposed to the app. So then at this point, you're not using the app, you're using the web version on your Safari. Also, it's going to ask you to accept all cookies or whatever, or something like that. Don't accept it, just press refuse all. You don't want to chance this. You want to minimize any chance of them tracking you of who you actually are and stuff like that. So once you've done that, and then you're going to what's going to happen is, at this point, during your chat with the customer service on the website, they're going to give you a phone number. So now when you create your account, you're going to create it through Google, and that's where you're going to put in your new email, the email that you specifically made for Tinder, and you're going to type your information in. And once you've done that, the number that they give you, okay, because now Tinder makes you have to type in a phone number regardless if you're logging in through Facebook, email, or whatever. Now you will type in the phone number that they give you, because that's how you create your new account, because they have to verify you. Once you have typed in the phone number and sent the code, or you've sent your number for them to send you the code, you're gonna wait for the customer service to message you back. Message first that you've sent the phone number, and then they will message you back saying, giving you the code that you need to verify. So once you get that code, type it in to the while you're creating your account on your phone, and then from there you are pretty much set to go. You are back on Tinder, and now you can pretty much finalize your whole profile. You can start putting together your profile. Now the cool thing is that once you've got your account set up, okay, you can if you're on an iPhone, you can actually save the web browser onto your home screen to sort of mimic the app, sorry. You can mimic the app itself, and then that way it's much easier for you to go back, open it up, and swipe it. So it's like 99% the same as as if you were on Tinder before. It's just a little bit different, but it still works the same. Now, the one thing I will tell you guys is that if you want to purchase Tinder Gold or Tinder Platinum, you're gonna have to log in first through your laptop or your desktop, and not on your phone, because for whatever reason, Tinder for some reason doesn't like accepting credit card through the phone for some reason right now. I tried it didn't work the first few times. So what I did is I logged into my Tinder on my desktop or my laptop. I typed in my credit card information, and that's where the difference comes in. If you have a different credit card, or if you're using PayPal before, now you can only use a credit card. So for me, I was using PayPal before, now I'm using credit cards. So I had no issues with having having to switch to different payment method. But either way, you're going to make sure that you type in your credit card information in on the laptop. So if you want to purchase Tinder Platinum, Tinder Gold, Tinder Plus, whatever, you do that, and then you're good. So that's how you can pay for Tinder subscriptions, because without those, like, just the free Tinder version itself is just not going to be very good. They've even reduced the amount of likes you can get as a guy, like from 100 to like 50 now, which is like ridiculous. So and you're already getting very limited as far as like your match potential goes. So once you've done that, you can pretty much you can confirm your payment for whatever you want to get, Tinder Platinum, Tinder Plus. I got Tinder Platinum because that was like the best for me. And then once you've done that, you can you got your purchase, and then you can go back onto your phone for the Tinder web app per se, and then you can actually now, for some reason, this is what happened for me, is you type in your credit card information onto you update your payment settings. And if you go to the settings portion, and then you can type in that credit card information again, and then this time it'll actually save for some reason. Maybe because Tinder finally recognized, oh, you used this card before on the desktop, now we can accept it now on the phone. So that's just one little trick as well. If you want to add your payment method or credit card onto your phone, or for this method of paying for subscription on Tinder. So yeah, that is pretty much the breakdown for getting back on Tinder after being banned. I know this is kind of a long video, and I was talking a lot, and I really wish I could have showcased it here more. But one thing too, guys, once you've opened the web app, do not log out, because otherwise you're probably going to risk not being able to get back onto your account. So that's the number one thing. Do not log out ever again until Tinder can figure their shit out and be more helpful for their customer support, and maybe let us make a new account or get our old account back that was wrongfully banned, so we could continue using their service. This is the only way this is the temporary, or the only way right now, to get back on Tinder and keep swiping away, hopefully to find your match. And then hopefully once you find that special someone, then we can get off Tinder and never have to think about it again. So that's the breakdown of how to get back on Tinder. And I'll even leave a link in the description for a Reddit post that explains this whole thing as well, if you're interested. But thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you guys in my future videos. Till next time, peace out.
Kyrgios conteste la décision sur la ligne de côté gauche proche. La balle a été jugée faute. Aucun challenge restant. Égalité. mauvais.